After sir, here now. Please close the door. I'll discuss question tomorrow. One day gap. Now, how the IP assignment will work? You getting your IP of the server, sir. You type if config, you're getting the IP, right? How that IP assignment is going to work? That I'm going to explain. Who are done joint CCNA? Yeah? Anyone joint CCNA? Sir? Okay. Based who is taking, sir? Will not. You joint CCNA, madam? CCNA, sir. What, sir? Now. Now, how the IP assignment going to work? I'll tell you now. Please understand clearly. Please. Observe here now. There is a process called as a DORA process. Yeah, this I'm going to explain. How the IP assignment going to work? Any company, sir. Let me take the HCL technology. In HCL technology, there can be around lakhs of servers. Lakhs or more than lots of servers will be there. How the for each server getting the IP? Whenever any company starting, right, they'll buy a one DHCP server. DHCP server is nothing but it's a server which contains the millions of IP they bought for the rent. They bought for the rent for their company. Getting my point, sir? Correct? When any new server getting created, automatically one IP will be assigned from this DHCP server to that particular server. Adhe tarane nim server is. You have a master server, VMware workstation. All are using VMware workstation player, sir. Correct? For this VMware workstation player, there will be one master server. There will be one master VMware master workstation master server. That master server having a crores of IPs. Whenever any one of you create a new server, automatically one IP will be assigned to that server. Understanding my point? Yes or no? I repeat once again, sir. For any organization, how the IP assignment will work? There will be one master DHCP server. That master DHCP server having the only IPs. Correct? Under that network, any new server getting created. Correct? One IP will be assigned to that new server from DHCP server. Other than to link it for your phase, VMware workstation. There is a master VMware workstation player that having a lots of IPs. Correct, sir? Whenever you create any new server, new virtual machine create new virtual machine, automatically that master VMware workstation going to assign you an IP to that server. Getting my point, sir? That process is called as a DORA process. I am going to explain you how it is going to work. How it is going to work, I am going to explain you. Please understand, very important. This is not actually a network concept. People who doing CCNA, they also describe explain this. After here. Correct, sir? First, sir, client server. Now, creating a new server, new virtual machine. First, there is a master server. This is a master server, master DHCP server. First, whenever creating a new server, discover. D for discover. First, your client server is going to identify who is my master. When you create a new virtual machine, it is going to identify which is my master. D for discover. Now, master server going to offer. Master server plenty of IP, sir. That going to provide you one IP. That is called offer. Correct? Discover from client on the nim laptop in that. Correct, sir? Discover the master server. Master VMware workstation player. Master VMware workstation going to offer a one IP. Correct? Next. This is going to request. Again, client is going to now client is going to request. I am okay with this IP. If you are okay, you are going to send a one request. What the offer is provided by the master, If the client server is okay, it's going to request the IP, same IP. Getting sir? Once it requested the master, it's going to send the acknowledgement. This is the structure. Discover, offer, request, acknowledgement. Correct sir? From client local laptop or our client server, going to first discover who is my master. Correct? Then masters are going to offer you one IP. If client is okay with that IP, is going to request the same IP to the master. Once master is everything goes well, master is going to send a handshake signal. It's going to clear? Yes or no? Clear sir? Okay. Everybody has the Linux server now. Anybody has observed there is a change in your IP? Change in IP? No. It will be there. It will be sometime. It will be some. For few people, it may be few people. It may be. Who all observed sir? It's not wrong.
I have conflict that. I have conflict that
If conflict you do, sometime have you observed a change in your IP?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Why that change happened? They like, if getting change is not wrong. Why it got changed? That's the thing I'm going to explain. How the IP assignment worked, we understood now. Correct? Why the IP got sometimes getting changed? That I'm going to clarify. Think like this everyone understood now? I'm going to take another one concept. I can directly configure, but I want to give you overview. Okay, think like any website, sir. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, whatever it is. Front end it is a domain name. Back end it is a IP only. Front end no one can remember if everyone need to open Instagram by the IP, YouTube by IP. Correct? Facebook by IP. It's very difficult, right? No one has used it then. Correct? Very difficult. So only we configure a domain name. So only we configure in the domain name. Front end is the domain name, back end it is a IP. Okay. Now think like Facebook and Instagram and YouTube. Three. Correct? Facebook IP. Facebook website server, Instagram IP and YouTube IP has been configured. Facebook IP, Instagram IP and Facebook IP has been configured. Suddenly you think, okay, what's the name sir? Kader, right? Okay. Kader is my friend now. Suddenly you change mobile number, I not informing. Anyone can contact him. This thing will happen after college. Best friends will go away. Will not be getting. Sometime we'll see in social networks. After 5 to 6 years. That's the same thing happens. What will happen? Why the permanent IP is any website is getting launched in production, sir? First thing we should be conscious here, we should set a permanent IP for the server. IP should not change. Any website, any production thing, what are the things is running, first thing we should make sure is server should have the permanent IP. Now Facebook IP, Twitter, Instagram. Every 30 minutes, Instagram and YouTube is sending a feed to Facebook. Every 30 minutes feed is sending to Facebook from Instagram and YouTube. Suddenly, Facebook IP got changed. Facebook and Instagram and YouTube were able to send some now. There is a thing, problem will happen. Correct? One IP when any server goes into production, right? That server is broadcasted for lot of networks in the online. Facebook, Instagram, Myntra, Amazon, everything will link. Correct? If your server IP got changed, you will not be knowing how much I need to broadcast now. No one able to communicate to you. Every 30 minutes, Facebook and YouTube is Instagram and YouTube is sending a feed to Facebook. Now suddenly Facebook IP got changed. Then Instagram and YouTube can't able to send feeds, sir. Yes or no? Breakage in the network. revenue loss. So only how to set up. Now your IP got changed, your IP got changed. This should not happen in the production.
So, but dynamic IP will be changing.
That's the thing. Right now it's a dynamic in your laptop. We should set a permanent IP. When any server going to set in production, we should set the permanent IP, not the dynamic IP. We should set the permanent IP. IP should not change. IP should not change. We should set the permanent IP. How to set that permanent IP? That I'm going to clarify. Got my point or not, sir? Tell me.
No, in production, the dynamic IP will be changing.
Production, we are not going to set the
IP.
production. We should not set the dynamic IP only, sir.
No, sir, I have seen in production mode.
Production, we could not have dynamic IP. Then that is not a production server. That is a testing server. From that server, is not getting any money. That can be the reason. You may be seeing in your office, but that server is not getting any money for your company. If IP got changed, the mobile number got changed. How can I contact him? Same as IP. IP is identifier to communication from any external network. If IP got changed, I will not be able to do. If you are having that type of server, that is a testing server. The testing server, you not.
Production Facebook only will be changing. It will change place
No.
to place. IP will be changing place to place.
Facebook, mine IP will be same. Backend IP will be. Mine IP where you communicate, right? That will be fixed always. IP the redirection will be there, but mine IP what you configured, that will be there. In backend there will be by IP redirection will be there, but front end IP will be same. Yeah, I clarify you once again, sir. Please observe. How to IP assignment going to work? I explained you. There will be master server, which has a lot of IPs, sir. Now client server. When I create a client server, first you going to discuss the master server. Master server going to offer a IP, then it going to request, then master server going to send the acknowledgement. This is the IP assignment. Why we need to set a permanent IP? In production, if the one website, one server will be configured to multiple networks, multiple companies, linked up to, tied up to multiple companies. This IP we going to provide to them. You send me daily 1030 feed to this particular IP. Daily 1030. You whenever you open any website also, so you can see IGP, Facebook, Twitter. When you open Facebook also, you get the Instagram details also. Ad barutala sir. That is a feed. That is a feed. Every 10:30, 12:30, you send a feed to Facebook. Correct? Because this IP has been configured in the Instagram. We informed Instagram, Facebook IP, at which particular time you send a feed to here. Suddenly Facebook IP got changed. Then they're not able to communicate, sir. Network connection time out. Correct, sir? That's the thing. Whenever you go into production, we should make sure our IP should be permanent. Ivaga, Anil, right? Yeah. Anil and few other people, IP got changed. Why it got changed? Because we are not set our server IP permanent. We are allowed to use the dynamic IP. Here we set it as dynamic IP. Defaultly, here Linux server what the IP got is that is dynamic. It may change, it may not change. Correct? That we should not do. In production, we should do the permanent IP. No. Look, why the IP got changed for you? I'll tell you. Okay. Think like VMware rotation play master server, sir, lakhs of IP. At particular point of time, all the IP got full. Every IP got full. Correct? Now the company need to buy the new IPs. Right now there is no free IP. He is trying to create Suhas is trying to create a new server. He is not getting any IP because all the IPs are full. At the time backend how it is going to work? It going to VMware workstation master is going to find out what are the inactive IPs, inactive users. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು VMware workstation player open ಮಾಡಿ 10 days ಇಂದ open ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ, ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ, ಲಾಗಿನ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ, went to trip. Correct? You are not open. That all got inactive, sir. Correct? Find all the inactive IPs, you will kick out them all. Kick out them all that they won't be getting that IP now. That IP got free now. Now what is the new server getting created, right? That one of the IP will get assigned to Suhas. When Anil is opening again the server, he will get new IP. He will get new IP. Getting my point? Yes or no? But this should not do. I'm not okay with this thing. Getting my point, sir? That's what we are going to do. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ವಾ? Understood, sir? Yes or no? Yes, sir. Clear, sir? That we need to do only one settings. Only one configuration file going to edit it. This we are going to do in our data center only. IP configuration is a course. We can't do remote. Correct? So our data center is a. Where is our data center, sir? VMware is our data center. Go to your data center. VMware. Understand my point, or you want me to repeat once again? Yes or no? Production also, production is going to do in data center. You have data center guy, right? They will do you, not me. Any doubts, sir? Understood? Yes, no. You want me to repeat once again? Yes, clear? Matadi, sir. Yes, sir. Clear?
Sir, repeat.
Repeat. Okay. Now, the first thing I assign is there is a master server. Master DHCP server is having a lakhs of IP. Correct, sir? Any company is having a first they buy the one DHCP server that contains only the IP. Any new server getting created under this company, IP will be taken from this. This is what I rent. Getting my point, sir? Okay. Now, first I am going to create a new server. First, my client server going to identify what is my master server. That is discover. Now, master server going to provide one IP that is offer. DORA. Okay. Then my clients are going to request the same IP what is offered. If I'm okay, I'm going to request the IP. Then master server going to do all calculations. Then he's going to send a handshake signal by acknowledgement. This is the IP assignment. But IP assignment we came to know, but our IP should be always permanent when you're doing in production. An IP assignment should be always to production because this IP we are going to communicate to lot of company, lot of tie-up company. Everyone going to send a request. Correct? ಇವಾಗ ಇದು UPI ಅಂತ ಅಂತೀರಾ. What UPI? UPI you take. Paytm is there. Google Pay. Phone Pay. Everything. All are UPI, sir. Correct, sir? If this is not working, sometimes Phone Pay, Google Pay won't work. Phone Pay will be working. Both are in different network. But endpoint is UPI only. Getting my point, sir? That's the thing. Always the IP should be permanent. Always your IP should be permanent. That is the first thing when you go. Whenever any server going to production, first thing you're going to make sure is our server IP should be permanent. Correct? Once the IP, because IP got if dynamically getting changed means today on IP, tomorrow on IP, how the request can be sent? Because this IP is provided on thousands of people to send a request. Getting my point, sir? That we got to do now. Right now, you all are in a dynamic only, except me. Correct? That you how to set it will be clear, sir? You don't Karthik.
Yes.
You Kadir, sir. Down.
Yes.
Yeah. Let me increase font size. You no need to increase font size, sir. Go to server. Go to VMware. Go to VMware. Go to cd/etc sysconfig network-scripts. cd/etc sysconfig network-scripts. ಆಯ್ತಾ sir? Now, before that, everyone should know your IP. What is a server IP, you know? If you don't know, first type if config. If you don't know, first type your if config. Note down your IP. Your IP is the 192 inet address ಪಕ್ಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡಿ ಸರ್ ಇದು ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಲೈನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ inet addr ಕೋಲನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 192.168 ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಡನ್ ಸರ್ everyone should know this thing your IP. Okay, now sir, now the configuration will start. Observe now, please. Last one, guys. No. Vim ifcfg -eth0 type ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು vim space ifcfg -eth0 ifcfg -eth0 ನೋಡಿದ್ರಾ ready? You should do it as a root user. Everyone should do it as root user. Keep your mind. Done? Okay. What, madam? You're doing as a command line. You can do here only, no issue. It will come, madam. Then you're typing wrong, madam. It will come, madam. You're typing wrong. Type correctly. ifcfg -eth0. Give me here. ಆಯ್ತಾ done sir? Observe enough? No. You'll be getting this entry. You're getting this entry, sir? Yes or no? Okay. Now observe enough. Please don't discuss, sir. Don't discuss. Getting or not, sir? No. Second line, sir. Boot proto. You will be having a yes DHCP. Yes, sir. That is the main thing. That is the main thing with making the server IP will get changed. You want to set the permanent IP, you need to set the boot proto to static. This you make it as a static, sir. Make it as static. Go to insert mode, press I and make it as a DHCP in the static mode. Change DHCP to static. Everyone should do. First you do, madam. 1 second, madam. Continue. Later. Change DHCP to static. Done? Now, which IP I need to set permanent? For that one, we need to add this entry. Add this entry, sir. This entry won't be there. 1 second. You made a static here. You need to make it a static. After that, this entry, the line iralla, sir. This line you need to add it. IP addr entry won't be there. You need to create that line. Okay? Anywhere it's okay. Put on entry. addr is equal to your IP. Double quotes nimage. Everyone should do. What? Change it to static and it will mention IP. You are done here. What madam? Very done. Post name no need to add it, sir. Post name ain't add ಮಾಡಬೇಡಿ. That should be there. Only these two line only should. Static you change it. This line you need to add it. This line you need to won't be there. This line you need to add it. E line beda. E line beda. This line you need to add it. Everyone doing right? Sir? I'll give 5 minutes. Sir. Please, you have a very important configuration. If you do any changes in hardware and all, I am not able to go into else because this is the hardware information. Every server different hardware information. How can I know? This is my hardware. This and all I can't be able to help. You need to reinstall only. If you change anything here, if you do changes anything here, I can't help here. This number and all unique identification number for individual server. Okay? What's that? Post name beda. Post name no need to enter. Who all done this entry? Can lift your hand, sir? Who all done this entry? Can lift? Yes. Wait for 2 minutes. Who all doing? Illinois sir, Illinois. Do. Done. You both better. Very static thing, IP ADD. That you need to enter new line. Don't delete any existing line. Don't delete any existing line. I will not be able to correct it if you do. Because the hardware information, UVL information is designed for this purpose. Last time. Done here. Still doing, madam. Still doing. Right? Save the file, double quotes, you can make it first. Done. After now, you're done, sir. Save the file. Once we done the changes in configuration file, sir, please observe now. Once we do any change in configuration file, we are supposed to restart since we have edited the network configuration related to networking, IP. So we need to restart the service. Service command we're going to, very soon we're going to learn in this week itself. Service network restart. Execute this command. Service network restart. In double quotes, you should mention your IP, then service network restart. Now your IP has been set permanently. Now IP has been set permanently. Service network restart. It will take some time to get restarted. You should get okay, sir. Save the file. Service network restart. Right. Service center feature. Should we DM sir? What I told. Yeah. For few people, one error or one action. You will take comments. You make it correct, I think. Yes. One got okay, sir. Can lift your hand. People are getting filed not active on the first time. Correct? For example, you need to wait for some time. Sometime immediate IP allocation will not work from VMware. For few people to work, few people to work. You need to wait sometime. It will take 2 days also. Wait for 2 days. Again, it's not working. Again, you need to you people only. For you need to revert back to DHCP. Sometimes IP allocation will be restricted for some of your laptops. That is, I've seen the issue. Getting my point, sir? Clear? This is the first step we are going to do in production, how to set the permanent IP. In ED6config network hyphen script, in IFCFG etho file, we are going to mention DHCP to static, and which IP you need to set, that I am going to set it. But how to select? They are given default this IP. Correct? How to make selection of IP also I am going to tell you. How to make the selection of IP also I am going to. But here important entry we should consider is on button size. This should be always be yes. If it is no, it's not going to work. That means while booting only this configuration should be effective for this entry. This is the hardware address. This is all the hardware address you are able to see here. This address you are able to see in ifconfig also. If you want to verify, I'll type ifconfig now. Here also hardware address anta barutte nodi. Hardware address somewhere. Hardware address. Yes. This is the core hardware address when server was bought. Correct, sir? This every server has a different. Understanding my point? Yes or no? Now this is the IP configuration. This is a permanent IP. Now onwards your IP never ever going to change. Correct, sir? For people who are not getting service network restart, it's not working. Wait for today and tomorrow. If it's working, well and good. If it's not working, you both people need to revert to static to DHCP again. You are not allocated to dedicated. Okay. Getting my point, sir? Now, how to set the host name, server name? Okay, how to know the server name? Type the command host name, sir. You will be getting at the local domain. Host name is the command is used to know what is your server name, computer name, system name. Server name, host name, computer name, all are same. You are getting local domain. I already set my server name, Praveen Technology, so it's coming here. Now, how to set that one? How to set that one? First we'll see about how to set temporary. Temporarily we are not using, but first I'll directly do for the permanent only. Then we'll discuss about temporary. Clear? How to set the permanent host name? We'll directly observe. We need to edit the 3 files, sir. But Red Hat 7, we are having a very good option. That also we're going to discuss after a few days. That is only one command will do everything. But here we need to edit the 3 files. We need to edit the 3 files for setting the host name permanently. Again, open the same file. Everyone in the same path, I think so. Same path, same path. Open my D file. Ivaga ee host name line add ಮಾಡಿ. Add the host name line. Add this entry, you need to add it. This entry you need to add it. You can give anything equal double quotes your name. .com is not compulsory. But don't give this and all. What is that? Single quote, double quote and all don't give. Here. In the inside between this thing. Give your name, your college name, whatever the things you want to give. Host name is equal to, in double quotes only, your server name. Anything. .com is not compulsory. What madam? Huh? Need to go to that path, madam. ಹಳೆ ಪದ ಕ್ಯಾಪ್ನ ಇರ್ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು Set the host name, mention the host name, save the file. Done, sir? All done? Still doing? You respond ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನನಗೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ನನಗೆ. Please don't be silent in my class. I'm not going to. No, please. Yes.
Yes.
Everyone done?
Yes.
Okay. No. Save the file. Save the file. No. Second file now. This is the first file. Now you got to edit the second file. Go to cd/etc sysconfig. Go to this part. cd/etc sysconfig. Ready? People who visit first file, they can at least do from second file. First file you can do it later. Done? Then open the. Everyone went to this part. Vim network. This is the file. Vim network. Vim network. Ready? Okay. Here, you need to mention the same host name. You will be having a local of that local domain. Remove that one. What the host name mentioned there, right? Same thing you should do. Same thing you should do. Local of that local domain. That's what the host name mentioned there. Same thing you should do. Please. Done? Yeah. Builder? Right, everyone done? Yes or no? Yes. Save the file. Now, last file. Go to cd/etc. Go to cd/etc. Open the file. Vim hosts. Go to /etc and Vim hosts. Ready? Okay. Vim host. Vim space HOSTS. 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 You're getting some entry there. 127 something. Yes, sir. Delete what all the things are there inside the file, everything deleted. Escape DD. Madam, you can help your friend later. First you do it, madam. Vim host. Escape DD later. Not now. Escape DD. Delete complete file empty ಆಗಿರಬೇಕು. ಆಯ್ತಾ? All done. Kindly lift your hands, sir. You what, sir? It's deleted, right? Escape DD. Escape DD, sir. Do it once again. Income money. ಆಯ್ತಾ? Done, sir? Now, insert mode, mention your server IP and your server name. Mention your server IP, space your server name. Your server IP, which is set permanently, space your server name. Server IP, space your server name. There put it alone. Escape DD. Escape DD. Save the file. Save the file. Done, sir? One second. Done. Save the file. Reboot the server. Post reboot. Automatically new server name should come. Save the file now. Save the file and reboot. People are completed. Please do it. People are issue. I'm going to help you. Save the file and reboot. Save the file and reboot. Save the file and reboot. Reboot ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ end out madam. Save the file. Why we can do it? Save the file and reboot. I come by 9 by 9. Now you who are issue here? You madam. What issue madam? Not issue. Any issue madam? Okay. Yes. Yeah, okay. Yeah, done, sir. Akash, right? Juice are on. Post report, you should get your server name. Post report, you should get your server name, new server name. Now you set your domain name also. You set your IP also. Now IP is set permanent. Now you are getting your own server name. Yes sir, no. Previously getting local domain. Now you got your server name. This is the first thing you are going to do in production. YouTube.com is the front end. Back end bando IP. Back end bando IP. Got my point, sir? Yes, no. Only difficult. Only reply anything. Seconds answer, sir. Huh? 30. 7 answer for everything. No, right? Getting that? I doesn't know. Shall I? Shall I? Okay. Now you can connect from Putty, sir. Now you can connect from Putty. Now you can connect from Putty. Aida, yes, sir, Nandan. Then, sir. Observe now. Yesterday we discussed about hard link and soft link. Okay. Yesterday I was supposed to continue one topic, time zone. I told how to change the time zone. Today we are going to cover that one. The basic network configuration was important for me today. That we completed. Now last 5 minutes we'll complete it. Observe now. Observe. Please. Now we can do in Putty also. We can do in VM also. Better, I suggest to log in from Putty. Only for network configuration, we need to use it there because that's a data center activity. That is a data center. That's a core activity, sir. Correct? Because if you edit from Putty remote session, you'll get disconnected. You'll not be able to perform. Observe Madile? No.
In production, they want to change the host name, data center.
Should contact data center, okay? Otherwise, we are going to provide the console access for us. From console access, we can connect to data center also. From that, we can do. From remote session, we should not suggest. We should not do because that is a core configuration. That's the core configuration. That host name setting, network IP setting, already suggested to perform only in the server level, not in remote level. Observe Madile. Now, out. Currents are done, sir. Now, what happened? But host time got set, right? Okay. You do in VM only. After the class, you ask. Okay. Now first please observe you also, madam. Working? Not working? Working. Okay. Keep on laughing, madam, from class 1. Not wrong. Come back. Come back here now. Now, time zone is for you people getting PDT or UDT. Correct? Now, I want to change my time zone to IST. How to change the time zone? First everyone go to CD/USR share zone info. Logi sir. First everyone go to it, can be putty or VM anywhere. It's no problem. CD/USR/share/zone info. Done, sir? Now do LS-NTR. You'll be able to see continent names. Yes, sir? Yes. To which continent we belong to? We belong to Pacific. Aditya. Zone info. Then you go to Asia. CD Asia. Yes, sir? Then do LS-NTR. You'll be able to see lot of entry. It contains all the states of Asia continent. For India, there will be Calcutta. LS-NTR. What LS means? What None? Everyone went in this path, sir. You are inside this path, please. Not working, doing in India. Capital or small. Ready? Everyone went to this path, sir. Please do it first. Okay. Now, in India, we have a Calcutta, sir. We want to change the time zone. That we are going to do now. Okay? Calcutta or Kolkata. What is that Kolkata? This one. Okay? Clear? This I am going to link it out now. Please observe. Please observe. Please observe. Please observe. Here I am going to use the soft link. LN-S user share zone info Asia Kolkata. Capital A, capital K. Okay? ETC local time. Since it's already set, I'll be getting a warning. Already file existing. We can't create a soft link on an existing file. For that, first I need to delete this file. Then I'm going to set again. It will work. Now I'll do the date command. Munche BDT itto. Ivaga IST. How to change the time zone? You'll be getting this warning message. File already existing. For that, first you delete this file. Then again you need to execute the command. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ? Please. Everyone should do. ಆಯ್ತಾ ಫಾಲ್ ಡೌನ್ ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಫಾಲ್ ಡೌನ್ maybe help your friends yes not get the fault hash madam no fault hash how do you learn ಆಯ್ತಾ ನಂತರ we came to know today how to set the host name permanently, how to set the IP permanently, how to set the date, time zone, not date, time zone. Date also I am going to tell you. Clear sir? Next class we are going to discuss about the how to check the services. Service command we use it today, and we are going to discuss about the how to check the other way. Tomorrow we will discuss about how to restrict the users. How to allow particular user only for SSH. Particular who all not able to SSH today. Who are not able to SSH user. ಇನ್ನು ಆಗ್ತಿಲ್ವಾ SSH ನಿಮಗೆ ಪುಟ್ಟಿ ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಆಗ್ತಿಲ್ವಾ ವಾಟ್ ಯು ಗೆಟಿಂಗ್ ಅಯ್ಯೋ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಸರ್ ಸರ್ ಯು ಪುಟ್ಟಿ ವರ್ಕ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಇಲ್ವಾ ಪುಟ್ಟಿ ವರ್ಕ್ ಆಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಯು ರೀಬೂಟ್ ಒನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಟ್ರೈ ಯು ಆಲ್ಸೋ ರೀಬೂಟ್ ಒನ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಟ್ರೈ ಇಫ್ ಯು ನಾಟ್ ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಕೈಂಡ್ಲಿ ಪಿಂಗ್ ಮೀ anyway correct tomorrow we are going to discuss about please one sec whenever any user got created password has been set we are able to connect from putty how's that when you create a new user set a password duplicate session open ಮಾಡಿ server ಇಂದ user login ಆಗ್ತೀವಿ now think like there is one security server in the full whole server only I need to give access for only for 2 users. How to give access for particular user to the particular server. Right now, whenever user getting created, password set, every user can log in. Now the normal server becomes security server. For that server, I need to give access only for the Suvas. Full 60,000 servers alle open up user mata login agi. How to do that one? That is more security. That we will discuss tomorrow. That we will discuss tomorrow. How to allow, how to restrict. That we will discuss tomorrow. Getting my point, sir? Done, madam? Done or not? File delete பண்ணிட்டீங்க. No. Space ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ ನೋಡಿ. ಆಮೇಲೆ space ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ. ಪಾಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸೇ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ ಹೆಂಗ್ ತಗೊಳುತ್ತೆ ಪಾಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಇಲ್ವಾ ಸ್ಪೇಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ ಪಾಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಬಿಗಿನಿಂಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲ